I'm excited to meet them too, but not tonight. It's just too soon.
I just can't pinpoint a time. I have to get back to my meeting. I have to get back into my meeting. I just can't pinpoint a time. I just can't pinpoint a time. I have to get back into my meeting.
When did you decide that?
I really can't pinpoint the time. I have to get back into my meeting.
I really can't pinpoint a time. I have to get back into my meeting. I really can't pinpoint a time. I have to get back into my meeting. You can see where he have problem. Now you can see.
You can see where he'd have trouble.
You can see where he had trouble. You can see where he had trouble. You can see where he have trouble. You can see where he have trouble. You can see where he have trouble. Do you think we can keep a lid on this for? Do you think we can keep a lid on this for now? I don't want to worry people unnecessary. Do you think we can keep a lid on this for now? We can keep a lid on this for now. We can keep a lid on this for now. I don't want to worry people. I don't want to worry people unnecessary.
So do you think we could keep a lid on this for now? I don't want to worry people unnecessarily.
So do you think we could keep a lid on this for now? I don't want to worry people unnecessary.
So do you think we could keep a lid on this for now? I don't want to worry people unnecessarily.
I don't want to worry people unnecessary. I don't want to worry people unnecessary. I don't want to worry people unnecessary.
Maisie does love to rule her little kingdom. You are unhappy with our sex life.
You are not getting something from me, but simply to afraid to ask. You are not getting something from me, but you're simply too afraid to ask.
You're not getting something from me, but you're simply too afraid to ask.
Can't be
You're
easily
not
solved.
getting something from me, but you're simply too afraid to ask.
Thanks for your help with Zach before.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Oh, it's my pleasure. I hope he comes out of this okay. Oh, it's my pleasure. I hope he comes out of this okay. He comes out of this okay.
I hope he comes out of this okay.
He comes
He's
out of this okay.
a little squirrely, but seems like a good
he comes
kid.
out of this okay. Sometimes it's not good to look back on the past. Sometimes it's not good to look back on the past. Sometimes it's not good to look. Sometimes it's not good to look back on the past.
Sometimes it's not good to look back on the past. But I can't help.
I thought we should have a toast. I thought we should have a toast.
Some champagne. I thought we should have a toast.
I thought we should have
The
a
next
toast.
day, my
Well, you might think about. Well, then you might want to think about looking for a job. You might want to think about looking for a job. Well, maybe you might want to think about looking for a job. You might want.
Well, in that case, you might want to think about looking for a job.
You might want to think about. You might want to think about. You might want to think about looking for a job. I'm just trying to move on with my life. I'm just trying to move on with my life.
I'm raising your children.
I am just trying to move on with my life.
I am just trying to move on with my life.
Must be having a lot of fun on your business trip. I can only imagine.
Unless you call me back by noon. Unless you call me back by noon. We're gonna take a flight and joining you. You're gonna take 아이씨 뭐지?
I want to have some fun too, so unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you.
Unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you. We are getting on a plane. We are getting on a plane. Getting on a plane. Plane. We are getting on a plane and joining you. Unless you call me back by noon, we are getting on a plane and joining you. Susan always find a way to make it about her. Susan always find a way to make it about her.
Doesn't that figure? Susan always finds a way to make it about her.
Susan always finds a way to make it about her.
No, I'm so looking forward to the day that I get to put you in a nursing home.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Andrew, but my plan is to have an embolism and to die young.
So we're all rooting for that, but you might not be so lucky.
Yeah, well, we're all rooting for you, but you might not be so lucky.
We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you.
Yeah, well, we're all rooting for you, but you might not be so lucky.
We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you, but you might not be so lucky. I will take care of it. I will take care of everything until you're back to it yourself. To do it yourself. I will take care of everything until you're back to do it yourself.
I'll take care of everything until you're back to do it yourself. And you will be soon.
Take care of it. I will take care of everything. I will take care of everything. I will take care of everything until you're back to do it yourself.
What are you doing here?
We're buying a new water heater. How about you?
Just doing a little shopping.
Water heater?
Trying to get my mind off things.
Hey, Gabby, you need help? It looks like you're stuck here.
Oh, I guess I am.
Trying to get my mind off things. Trying to get my mind off things. I'm trying to get my mind off things. I'm trying to get my mind off things. There's nothing to tell. It's just some guy I work with.
There's nothing to tell. It's just some guy I work with.
One you plan out for months. The other just slips out when you're half drunk at some bar.
You wanna go out sometime? You wanna go out sometime?
Will you marry me? You want to go out sometime?
Why? And a fight. Why end on a fight?
We've had a good run. Why end on a fight?
We had a good run. We had a good run. Why end on a fight?
Oh, it is on! It is on till the break of dawn.
But wait, it is only the break of 10:30. What happened? But wait, it is only the break of 10:30. What happened?
Wait, it's only the break at 10:30. What happened?
It's only the break of 10:30. What happened?
Charlie Skinner needs to see you in his office.
As soon as you come in. As soon as coming. He said, as soon as coming.
No.
He said as soon as you come in.
As soon as you come in.
You're.
Seriously, what the hell's going on? Something exciting.
Hardly anyone who works for me is where they usually are. Hardly anyone who works for me is where they usually are.
Hardly anybody who works for me is where they usually are.
Hardly anybody who works for me is where they usually are. I thought to myself, I will never know.
And I thought to myself, I will never know what it is to be with a woman like that.
And I thought to myself, I will never know what it is to be with a woman like that. I thought to myself, I will never know what it is to be with a woman like that. I will never know what it is to be with a woman like that. I will never know what it is to be with a woman like that. what it is to be. I will never know what it is to be with a woman like that, 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 with a woman like that.
You were down there with Aaron Andrews.
There's a picture.
No, that was trap, but I knew you're singer.
No, that was a trap, but I knew you were seeing her.
Right, Mr. Will McAvoy has just stepped into my office, so I need to walk him through this. Hey, wait. Mr. Will McAvoy has just stepped into my office, so I need to walk him through this.
Henry wants me to make sure you know that.
Mr. Will McAvoy has just stepped into my office, so I need to walk him through this.
Stepped it in my office. Stepped it into 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 my office. Stepped it into. Stepped it into. Stepped it in. Stepped it in my. Stepped it into my office. Stepped it into my office.
Which one?
Jobs.
Jobs.
Well, I mean, Jobs was a poser. He didn't even write code.
You just disappeared up your asshole.
You just disappeared up your own asshole. You
know that? You should have seen a couple of years ago. You should have seen a couple of years ago. Wow.
You should have seen her a couple of years ago.
You should have seen her a couple of years ago.
They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious. And you get the best out of us.
You get the best out of us. 와, 이거 아직도 기억이 안 나.
I think that pretty much sums it up.
I think that pretty much sums it up. Corporate really doesn't interfere with me at all.
Corporate really doesn't interfere with me at all. Jan Levinson.
Now you can see. Now you will know. Now we'll know. Now you will know where he had trouble.
You can see where he'd have trouble.
You can see where he had trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. My mistake.
My mistake. There was a woman I was talking to. She had a very low voice.
That was a woman I was talking to. So.
Wasn't anything you wanted to add to the agenda? Well, fine. Wasn't anything you wanted to add to the agenda?
Alright, was there anything you wanted to add to the agenda?
Was there anything you wanted to add to the agenda?
I don't think it would be the worst thing if they let me go.
I don't think it was the worst thing if they let me go. I don't think it would be the worst thing if they let me go. I don't think it would be the worst thing. It would be the worst thing.
So do you think we could keep a lid on this for now? I don't want to worry people unnecessarily.
No. Absolutely. No, absolutely. It will not be leave this room. It will not be leave this room.
No, absolutely. Under this regime, it will not leave this office. Just
under this regime, it will not leave this office.
Trying to get my mind off things.
Hey, Gabby, you need help? It looks like you're stuck here.
Oh, I guess I am.
Statistics. 파란 게 없어. Carlos would give an interval. 토요일 날에 이렇게 많이 했다고? 신기하네. 목요일 날이 가장 적네.